friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going and Run NEWSPLEX. We got your news roundup for the weekend. What? What's wrong?
You do something different with your hair? It's like parting on a different side.
How did you notice that? I part on a different side. My natural part is over here.
Oh.
I usually go against the grain.
Why is that?
Honestly, I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. Like every day I wake up and it's like a new adventure with my hair. And so yesterday, I think I did it, or 2 nights ago we went out and I did it on this side.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it feels kind of better.
It's got more body to it.
It does have more body to it.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay. So we were hounded on Twitter about this whole PAIGE's sex stuff getting leaked out. And normally, under normal circumstances, I would stick by the tweet that I sent out, which said, look, this is just fucked up for her. There's no news there, really. So we're not going to talk about it. I'm kind of back to, I sent that tweet out, so it's on me. We're going to backtrack a little bit because there were 3 elements.
Well, we're not going to talk about the leak itself per se. We're going to talk about how it may affect the product, televised product.
Exactly.
We're going to talk about how it might affect the actual wrestler.
We're not going to review her sex leak.
No.
Because I felt there were 3 kind of news-ish things going, three things that could happen as possible ramifications for it.
Yeah.
First off is obviously Xavier Woods. He was a participant in one of these videos that was leaked out. And there was a rumor over the weekend that he was going to be pulled from, or that he was pulled from a house show in.
I didn't write down. I don't know what it was.
I forget where it was.
Because
Also,
it was a Raw house show over the weekend, but it turns out he was not pulled from the house show. He was previously scheduled to co-host the South by Southwest Gaming Awards in Austin, Texas, and that explained his absence from the house show.
So according to Wrestling Observer, he said that Xavier Woods was not pulled from that by the WWE. So there was the possibility that the WWE could have actually pulled the plug on his appearance there. He did make one very, very, I don't know if you want to call it subtle reference, but they were doing him and there was video of it online.
Oh, yeah, about deleting his Twitter.
Yeah, they were doing like sort of a back and forth, sort of a rapid fire back and forth thing. And the last thing he said was delete your Twitter. And a lot of that, I don't know. Make something of that. Don't make something of that. I don't really know. The second one is I don't think this is gonna affect Xavier Woods much. It wouldn't surprise me because we have
2 weeks left.
Two Raws left until Mania.
Yeah, it
wouldn't surprise me if they just kept on doing the New Days segment backstage like they have been doing already.
Could be.
That wouldn't surprise me because the fans, they might start heckling over this. The second thing is how this might possibly affect the PAIGE movie going forward, but even that I really doubt it's going to have much of a ramification.
I guess the only kind of precedent we have is the Seth Rollins leak, and he didn't face any ramifications because it was a leak. He willfully put that material out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not like PAIGE did a porno. And
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, something was hacked. These videos were leaked against her wishes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of unfair for anybody in those videos to face any repercussions because of those leaks.
Yeah. Now the other thing, and this is kind of gross, one of the pictures had it showed some.
Well, you have to get in details.
It showed some desecration of the NXT Women's title.
Yes.
Now, do you know if these titles are... So when you win a title, when Larson wins the NXT men's title, do you take that... Is that like whoever wins the next, when I win it off you...
I think it's the same belt.
You think it's the same belt?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I think you can get... I don't know. This is me speculating. I think it's the same belt. And then I think...
After the fact, I think they're given a replica.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's the case.
I think like in Triple H's office, he has a bunch of belts that he won.
The Rock has some in his house.
Yeah,
exactly.
So does The Miz. The Miz does too.
Okay. All right. So from what we can tell, they don't keep that belt. The belt actually does change hands. I think
so.
And then that would make sense also. Think so. So maybe she'll get like a phone call, say, hey, people touch this belt. Other people have this belt. Don't do that.
Yeah.
For all we know, this might have been the replica that she was given after the fact.
Could be. We don't know.
I have no idea. And so, but people were asking on Twitter, but she had the belt. We don't know. I would think she'd get a phone call. Hey, keep it clean.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Treat the titles with a little more respect, please.
Exactly. Although, God knows what Ric Flair did with a big gold belt back in the day. Maybe nothing, but I could totally see him running around a hotel room with just a big gold belt.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, the bottom line is I don't want to come off as hypocritical because we have made light of the Seth Rollins and the Tom Phillips thing, and I think there's a world difference between how men are treated and women are treated, and I think there's a difference there, and I think we're fine not making fun of this necessarily. Some lighthearted humor down the line probably will end up happening, but whatever. That's just me. Like, Seth Rollins. Sometimes dicks are just funny. That's
true.
Sometimes,
it's
admittedly,
true.
dicks are funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. We also got a lot of people over the weekend asking us to review the Southpaw Regional Wrestling thing. You guys definitely need to check it out. That's all we can really say. There's a lot of really funny stuff going on, a lot of really good performances. I'm not sure it warrants its own review video, which is why we're doing it here.
No, I don't think it does either. You know, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's all short form videos. There's 4 of them.
It's perfect. I'm glad they didn't do these as like half-hour episodes on the WWE Network.
Everybody in terms of performance did a really great job.
There was some really, really clever writing.
Yeah.
Like all the references John Cena's character makes to Utica.
Yeah,
his 6 week stint there as an actual
36
reporter.
days, he said. I did like some of the self-referential aspects of it.
Yeah.
Like casting TJ Perkins as the champion with no charisma.
And yeah, I thought that
and
was
kudos
perfect.
for TJP.
I thought he was great. I thought he was great. Good for him.
For being in on the joke.
Yeah, absolutely. That was fantastic. Chris Jericho almost busting up laughing over Rusev.
Well, everything with Jericho and Rusev, it seemed like everybody involved was trying not to laugh the whole time.
I know, exactly. So that was fantastic. I thought Fandango had the perfect deadpan drunk guy. I thought that was really well done. I love Sea Creature.
Yeah.
Sea Creature. Yeah,
Tyler Breeze did a great job.
Tyler Breeze was really good.
Gallows
and
was
Anderson,
funny.
of course, were hilarious.
Yeah.
They were great. the surfer segment with the Ascension.
Oh yeah,
that was good shit.
Yeah,
you know, it was all stuff that was like perfectly like there was nothing that just shouldn't have been in there.
Yeah,
it was 4 little episodes. Each one was like between 5 and 7 minutes long. Perfect. Lethal Leap Year.
And kind of the punchline for the there's kind of an overriding arc.
Yeah.
For the first 4 episodes. I don't know if they're gonna do more. I hope so. But the punchline for all that's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Yeah.
So I won't spoil it for you.
But check it out. It's really good stuff.
Also, they did a great job of working in the KFC ads.
Oh my God, that was I'm so glad you brought that up. That was my favorite part.
Good.
That was my favorite fucking part. Paid Ric Flair impersonator, and it's Ric Flair doing the voiceover. Oh God, that was so good.
It was pretty good. I'm really interested to see who was kind of the creative force behind.
I know.
Show.
Me too. I know. Who was do we know who the masked wrestler was?
No.
I don't know who that was. Maybe somebody out there can tell.
At first, I thought it was Cesaro. Because it seemed like his body type, but I don't think he has that much body hair.
I would have recognized the nipples also. He has very distinct pepperoni nipples. Yeah, absolutely.
But body type wise,
it was kind of Cesaro.
It was very Cesaro,
I know. I wonder if it was Rollins.
Oh, it could be.
It could have been Rollins. He has body hair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you ever see the luchador's back though? Because he has a tattoo down his spine.
Oh no, I don't know.
Noticed that.
Maybe he had his back towards the camera. I don't know.
I thought he did at one point.
Maybe somebody in the comments can let us know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I really do hope they do more of them.
Mm-hmm.
The part of me was kind of hoping they would do at least one match.
I know
to mimic the old slow single camera.
Well, I was kind of hoping too that somehow we would see.
You wanted to see? I love that. I love that. That was sort of the fun.
Yeah. At some point, I was hoping we would see that, but
yeah,
you know, based on the calendar, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Based on the calendar, exactly. Anyway, speaking of which, we got a Raw preview right now.
Yeah.
We have Raw tonight, so we're going to preview
Raw tonight. The main event will probably be Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Of course, Strowman attacked Reigns last week on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get that match. Maybe we'll get the finish that we wanted to happen at Fastlane.
We wanted Undertaker to come out and DQ the match. We didn't want a clean finish.
No.
I don't know. We wanted a DQ. We wanted a clean finish.
Well, I think we wanted a clean finish if Braun was the one that won.
I guess so.
I think that's what it was. And also tonight, Chris Jericho promised last week to expose the real Kevin Owens.
Yes.
On episode of the highlight reel. That's happening tonight.
Are we thinking it's going to be a silly person dressed up like Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens comes out and destroys him?
I don't know.
I try to guess.
I was thinking it might be just like a video package,
like a documentary,
kind of that they edited to.
Oh yeah.
You know, for humorous effect.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I like that Jericho can can execute sort of straddling the line between comedy and drama. Mm-hmm. He's so good.
And he's a face now, but he's still doing some of the same stuff he was.
Still putting people on the list.
Yep.
So he put Tom Phillips on the list.
It wasn't Tom Phillips.
Yeah, it wasn't Tom Phillips.
It wasn't Tom Phillips at all.
So anyways, that's it for Newsplex. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.